Caitlin Clark's mind-boggling offer, $15 million opportunity, career switch statement. Caitlin Clark's time in the WNBA has been short, but the Indiana Fever star is already being offered huge deals that would set her up for the rest of her life. In the off-season, the couch or the beach is enticing for most sports stars, but Caitlin Clark is not your regular athlete. Clark, 22, has already reached superstardom levels despite only playing in the WNBA for one season. The Indiana Fever point guard's brilliance on the court and aura off of it has already seen Nike sign her to an enormous $28 million, 21.8 million pounds, deal over the course of 8 years, which also features her own brand of shoe. And the 2024 WNBA Rookie of the Year still has a line of companies looking to make her the face of their latest products. Other basketball divisions in sports have even tried to obtain her services while she is in the off-season. As lots of doors continue to open for her, we take a look at the deals Clark has already been offered. After a grueling debut season that saw her achieve a whole host of personal achievements, Fever still missed out on a place in the playoff finals. Clark decided to use her free time in the off-season to try something new. In a last bid to sway her back to the court, Unrivaled, the new 3-on-3 basketball league, did their best to convince her to spearhead their new scheme. Co-founder David Levy even appeared to suggest relocating the division to Iowa just to secure her signature. In a telling interview, Levy mischievously said, "If we're lucky enough to get Caitlin Clark, are we going to travel to Iowa?" Before co-founder and Minnesota Lynx icon Nafisa Collier said, "I think we might have a couple more rookies in there. That might be a hint." Clark has made WNBA history on multiple occasions, but she could have become a trailblazer for the ages. She was believed to have been offered a $15 million, 11.2 million pounds, package to join the Big Three League, which would have seen her become the first woman to compete in a North American men's basketball league. While she reportedly makes $76,000 annually at Indiana Fever, the Big Three's offer, according to co-owner Jeff Quatnetz, was understood to be a huge $10 million, 7.7 million pounds salary, a share of team ownership worth millions, half the merch revenue from her brand, and rights to a Big Three documentary with a hefty advance. When questioned about her interest in the offer, Clark revealed that she learned of it through the media. Quatnetz then accused agents of withholding the offer from Clark, suggesting they prioritized their NBA clientele over her groundbreaking opportunity. He said, "We have reason to believe these male agents and executives controlling the sport never even shared our trailblazing offer with Caitlin, let alone facilitated Caitlin meeting with the Big Three to discuss the opportunity. From our perspective, these representatives don't seem to work for an individual client like Caitlin. They seem to work for the NBA mob, as their client list is a who's who of NBA players. Do we expect them to prioritize Caitlin over the NBA, the top employer of their most highly paid clients? The NBA commands by fear, and they make sure their industry of agents, lawyers, managers, and networks stay in line. And that line is to prevent Big Three success, even if it stunts the growth of women's basketball." In early October, Clark revealed her plans to temporarily step away from basketball to try her hand at golf. She's teaming up with LPGA icon Annika Sorenstam to participate in the Annika Pro-Am event from November 13 to 17. Upon announcing her participation at the renowned Pelican Golf Club in Bel Air, Florida, Clark said, "I love golf, so the opportunity to play in the Pro-Am for a tournament with a legend like Annika Sorenstam's name on it is so exciting. I'm looking forward to seeing all the LPGA players on the driving range, being part of the Women's Leadership Summit, and, of course, teeing it up in the Pro-Am with Annika."